How's it going, guys? My name is Vader, and welcome to my summer car. This is a game set in Finland where you get to build your very own car. This game is realistic in the sense that you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to sleep. If you don't do those things, you will die. And when you die in Finland, you die in real life. This game has permadeath, so that when you die, all your stuff gets undone. You get to go back to the very start. Also, when I say this game is realistic, when you're building a car, you have to put every single piece of the engine together. You have to get spanners. You have to screw things together. If you don't do that properly, your engine will fall apart when you're going 100 miles an hour, and you will die. Basically, in this game, you will die. As you can see, in the top left, I have some realistic stats indicators. I've got my urine level. If that gets too high, I can just pee by pressing P, which does this. Yep, that's P. We got hunger, we got thirst, we got fatigue, because even Finnish people get sleepy. And then we've got dirtiness. No one gives a fuck about that. You also have to manage your money in this game. You may be wondering how my Finnish man here makes money. Well, of course, he's a handyman. That's why, on the side of my van, it says, oh, Jesus Christ, let's do this. Kesselin urakointiki Perjärvi, which basically means, I will fix your shit. And I'm from Perjärvi. So that's why you have the little handyman van. You also have this giant tanker thing here. One of the many jobs you can do in this game is go to people's houses and pump their shit. When they shit too much, you go and open the well, pump it out, dump it in the lake, that kind of thing. It's all good. You also have a wonderful tractory thing just for all-purpose lifting and things that I don't know what tractors do. Just general farm stuff, I don't know. But that's not the reason, guys, that you are here. I know you guys want to see me build a car. Well, here's one I made earlier. Roll the music, guys. Let me show you around. This little Satsuma here, hand-built to the finest quality. Steel wheels with hubcaps. Custom pink paint job. Seats that lean forward so your multiple Finnish friends can get in the back. And if I pop the hood, guys, you'll see where the magic happens. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Inline 4, 8 valve. I don't know roughly how powerful it is, but look at that beauty. Hand-built, finely tuned. This thing's a masterpiece. What's that? Does it run? Come on, please, little car. Shit. Well, anyway, guys, we didn't want this one to start okay. I know how to make a car work. I'm a professional engineer. I know what I'm doing, but we didn't want to drive this one. We wanted to start a brand new car. So basically, we need to go and kill ourselves. 70, 80, down a tiny country lane. This should do the trick. Oh, time to die. Yep, I think that's death. Oh, well, guys. Unfortunate accident. Auto-onitomus vartijalin. What is the Finnish language? Seriously, guys? Well, anyway, we can now start a brand new game. First things first, let's choose our car color. I'm thinking Vader Red. That looks fantastic. Got my license all in order. Signed my name, Vader McVader. I think we want to put a permadeath, on, because I'm not a little bitch. I think we're good to go. Let's begin this thing. Hey, so we start off in my house here. I guess I didn't show you guys around. Let me give you a little quick tour of the place. In here, we have, my bedroom. Is this my bedroom? That's quite a, whatever. That's my bedroom. It's pretty fancy. Then we have a lovely, if I can open it, a lovely toilet. That's where you save the game. Nice. Pretty sure next to that, we have another bedroom, but this isn't my bedroom. You can't sleep in this bed. You can only sleep in the tiny child's bed in the other room. Whatever. I got a wonderful living room. Actually, can you turn the TV on? I think you probably can turn it on. Where's the button? Oh. It's great if you like helicopters. And then, of course, if we come through here, it's the kitchen. Hey, you've got some beers, we've got some sausages. That's all you really need. And then I'm pretty sure if we come through this way, past our washing machine, we should have a sauna. It's Finland, of course. Everyone has a sauna. We could probably go in there later. So yeah, that's looking pretty cool. It's a nice little house we got here. One thing, if we come through here, you'll see here is the map of the town and places that we live in. I'm pretty sure that we live here on this big old land penis in the middle of the lake. This is our home. Kesselin Perä. If you're wondering, this map is big, like really, really big. It takes maybe 20 minutes to drive around the motorway around the outside. Finland's a big place, and if we want to get around there quickly, we're going to need to build us some awesome ass car. Here's how it's looking at the moment. Not so good. It's got no, well, anything. No wheels, no engine, no seats. we're gonna change that. I think today, guys, today we'll try and get the engine built. As I always say, but in case you didn't know, I, in real life, am an automotive engineering student, so in theory, I should know what I'm doing here. We've got a lot of bits. These are basically all the different bits of the engine. Yeah, that's a lot of bits. I'm pretty sure in here we should have a lovely set of spanners for screwing everything together. Oh, lovely. Oh, and then over there we've just got even more bits of car. We'll get to that later. Today we're going to build an engine. Let's just move these lights out of the way. I'm trying to build an engine here. Fuck off. Thank you. All good. I tried to play this game on stream last week, guys, and I was trying to explain everything. I was trying to give lots of detail on what all the parts were and how they worked and why they're in the car. But you guys were like, shut up. Stop talking about cars, Vader. Just build the car. We don't care. So, yeah. I'm not going to explain things too much. I'm just going to build it really, really quickly. Let's do this. First, you want to get the block on the table. Second, crankshaft. Where is it? There it is. Crankshaft. In place. Nice. Then we've got the 3 main bearings to hold the crankshaft in place. 1, 2, 3. And now, we tighten the bolts. Just got to find the right size spanner. Nope, that's wrong. Is it this one? Oh, nope, that's wrong. Is it this one? Oh, that's wrong. This one? Ooh, nope, that's wrong. Is it this one? Oh, there we go. Tighten the bolts. Hey, that's all screwed on. Now we get the pistons. 1, in, 2, in, 3, in, and 4, in. And then we're just gonna tighten all the bolts again. Next, we're gonna want a gasket head. Stick that on. That don't need no bolts. Then we want the cylinder head. Right about there. And then we tighten the bolts. And then we stick the camshaft in. And then we tighten the bolts. Then the camshaft gear. And then we tighten the bolts. I think by this point, guys, you're getting the idea that there's a lot of bolts that you have to tighten while producing this engine. From this point on, I'm going to assume that whenever you add a part, you're just going to tighten the bolts of your own accord. How about that? Timing chain, timing cover, water pump pulley. Next, we need to add the crankshaft pulley right on the end of the crankshaft. And then we want the alternator, which sticks on right about there. Yeah. We need to get a belt, which goes between these 3 pulleys here, but sadly, I don't have one. We have all these shelves full of bits, but sadly, we do not have a fan belt. So whenever we next head out to next buy some sausages or whatever, we'll pick up a fan belt. I'm sure the shop will have one. But first, we need to add some more stuff to this engine. Next thing we want, some rockers. And they sit right on top there. Then we've got my rocker cover to keep my rockers all nice and toasty inside there. And next we want to add these little spark plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually you need to twist the spark plugs in, not with a spanner, you just do it by hand. Like this. Nice. Then we want our little oil filter here. He goes on this little stick, and again, twist him down. Just use your hands, he doesn't mind. And then, distributor. This guy goes right about there. Now that we have all the spark plugs and the distributor in place, we can add all the wires. Get this little electronics loom here, and it should stick on. Oh, hey. Look at that. The next piece needs to go on this end, so let's just spin the little thing around. Nice. And then we want the engine plate. That sticks right about, oh, there. Flywheel goes on after that. Oh, yeah. So on the end of that, we need to stick the clutch. Actually, the clutch comes in 3 different parts, which we need to put together first. So first we have clutch cover plate, then we have the clutch disc, so it's in the middle, and then the clutch pressure plate goes on top of that. Weirdly, you can only pick it up if you look at the bits that's on the bottom. So if you look at this, nope, can't pick it up. I have to look at right at the edge here. Thanks, game. That goes right about somewhere there. Then, and this is the reason the car at the start wouldn't start, we need the starter motor. When I initially built that pink car, it did have a starter motor, but then it just fell out. It fell out the bottom of the car and it wouldn't let me put it back in. I don't know why. It was bullshit. It was just some glitch. I don't know, but I couldn't get the starter in. If you don't have a starter, not unsurprisingly, the car won't start. I think the reason it fell out is this thing actually has 2 bolts. One is there, then the other one is just somewhere in the middle. In this game, you can lean forward if you so wish by pressing Q. Oh, to get a little bit of a closer look. Oh, my face is in the engine. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure there's a bolt somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is. I didn't screw that on before. That's why my starter fell off. I think this thing's starting to look pretty engine-like. But wait. There's more. Next up, we want the headers. Stick them right about there. And right next to that, we want the carburetor. What the carburetor? Carburetor? It's a carburetor. Carburetor with an E. Whatever, this thing goes right about there. We're getting close, guys. Don't you worry about it. Next up air filter right on top of there. And then you flip it over. You get the oil pan, stick that right on the bottom because that's where all your oil goes. And don't forget, by the way, guys, to screw in this big bolt at the top here, because if you don't, all your oil will fall out. Just a couple more pieces, guys. Next, we want the entire gearbox. It's all just one thing. The whole gearbox sits right on top of there. Ooh. Be careful with the gearbox, guys. It has all these bolts around the side here, but then it also has one more here, which annoyingly is a completely different size. Is it what? That one? No, it's not. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Basically, every other part only uses one spanner per part, but the gearbox, well, gearbox just had to be special. Gearbox wanted 2 different sizes. Screw you, gearbox. And actually, with that, we only have one more piece of the engine, the drive gear, which sticks right in, there. So with that, I think we are done. You will see on the shelves, there's obviously more bits. Some of them are technically parts of the engine, but we don't want to put them in yet. Before we do that, we want to get the engine in the car. We're going to do that another time. Let's just flip this thing over. Oh, look at that. That is, well, it's hard to say it, but beautiful. Yeah, looks so good. Oh god, I just realized I'm really hungry and thirsty. Get inside, eat some food. What do I have to drink? Well, I mean, I've got beers. Do I have anything that's not beer to drink? What the? No, I have nothing. I can't even open that. It's not even a real freezer. It's a fake goddamn freezer. I don't want to get wasted. Can I just drink out the tap? In Finland, we don't need water. I know that was a bad Finnish accent, but just bear with it, okay? In Finland, we drink straight out of... Oh, Jesus. We drink straight out of the tap. It's very, very good for you. And then sausages. Give me sausages. In Finland, man don't need plate or cooking. Man just eats sausage out of packet. I'm very all the Finnish people, I'm very sorry. I cannot do your accent. I know what it sounds like, but I can't do it. Oh, God, I just noticed I need to pee as well. In Finland... In Finland, man does not need toilet. So, today, guys, we have built an engine. Hopefully, some of you guys found that useful if you're trying to build your own engine. If not, hopefully you at least found it interesting. If you didn't, I don't know why you're still watching at this point, but who knows? If you guys would like to see me continue and build an entire car, I do know how to do it. I did make a car, it just didn't work, okay? If you guys want to see me make an entire car which actually drives, leave a like to let me know. We can come back here, add all these other random bits, and these random bits, and this bit, and these bits. We'll add all of those into this thing out there, make a wonderful little Satsuma. But until then, I've been Vader. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm very sorry for, I'm sorry for the accent. It's difficult, okay? I've been Vader, and I'll see you guys later.